So this is a 6-week trip, and I feel like every day I saw something new. Driving in from Eldoret, which is the big city, you know you're getting close to Iten, and when you start seeing like the fluorescent, like lights, like beams on the trail, and you're like, oh, that's running gear. And then you see more of it, and like you can look out and anytime down the main road and there's someone running really fast. It's probably the only place, well, there might be a handful of places where like if someone passes me, I'm not kind of pissed off. Like, oh, some woman passed me, this is not okay, like I'll hammer just to kind of prove a point, and here you're like, oh, 219, cool, go for it. The running culture here, like you can't beat it. You just, I don't know where else you could go to find something this impressive. If you know, let me know. I'll check it out. But really, just going out and seeing people working hard, seeing the challenging terrain they're running on, going to a fartlek and seeing 300 athletes show up and just like hammer each other into the ground. I don't know, you feel like it's hidden, like, oh, you're gonna do the fartlek? Well, where's it at? And you're like, just grab your stuff and head out to the road around 8:30 and follow the crowd. So you go down there and it's, people milling about, and all of a sudden 9 o'clock there's about 300 people just getting ready to go. And if they, if they can't handle it, they run as hard as they can until they have to stop. And then they come back next week and they do it again. They go a little bit further. So it's just a different mentality, and seeing that's been pretty neat. So Tuesday here is generally track day, and I'll go out for my regular morning run, and it's actually the one day where there's not too many people you'll bump into, because you'll look up the road and everyone's headed towards the track, and it's kind of this constant flow throughout the morning. People start at pretty much different times. I don't know where the schedule originated or why, but Tuesday you go to the track and it's just like a traffic jam, and lane 1 is just, it's grooved. Like there's a nice little groove in there. It's like a little bit softer than everything else, and there's just people on it the whole time, and there's dust everywhere, and it's kind of cool to see just so many people out there working hard. Sharon Cherup and I raced in Boston 2011, and she actually finished 3rd. I finished 2nd. Oddly enough, is one of the first few days I got here, Lanny and I were running, and I saw this girl running with this guy, and I was like, her form looks really familiar. I think I know her, and we ran by her. And she noticed me, and she's like, let's do a run, we'll plan it, like you can come over to my house for tea, be a good time. So we set something up and went out and met her for an afternoon 6-mile run. She's a super kind person. She's like, come over for tea, for snacks. She took us to her place that she has here in Iten, where she trains. And we had some chai, which was amazing, some amazing chai. And we had some hard-boiled eggs, and we had some bananas. And she was really, really pumped because in 2012 she got married. And she was like, I want to show you my wedding video. I think the most I learned out here was about myself, and it's kind of taking back that mentality of like, just get in a little over your head. You can take these big chances, and even if they don't go perfectly to plan, then you just take a moment to figure it out, relax and solve it, and get yourself right back in it. I think one of the other things too is, it's like, well, why are they so much better than us? And well, how come the Kenyans are always winning these majors? And maybe they're working harder, or maybe they're doing something different. And part of it's seeing like the groups are amazing, but also it's just running. It's still just running. You're still putting one foot in front of the other and going forward. And they're not working harder than us. They're not working any different than us. And maybe it's just that mentality. So it's kind of been interesting to see that too. Like, okay, we're doing all the right things. Like, you just got to keep at it and keep running, and each time getting a little bit further.